Welcome to another episode of Dan Frequently Asked Questions. In this episode, we're going to be talking about a controversial subject, which is alcohol and diving. Keep watching. Alcohol is something that most humans, especially adults, enjoy at some stage or another. The dilemma is that it is something that is intoxicating, which means that it impairs your ability to think clearly and to act responsively. In a social setting, it can be a wonderful so-called social lubricant in which it's easier to get along, but the big problem is that it is inevitably available after diving, and it is quite common for divers to drink after diving. Now, what we recommend, other than don't drink and dive, is that you shouldn't have more than 2 drinks after diving, and that's at the end of the day's diving, when you have at least 8 hours to sleep it off. Now, even though the alcohol itself may eventually work its way out of the system within 8 hours, your brain function doesn't recover in parallel to that. In other words, your blood alcohol level can go down to 0, but you can still be somewhat impaired as a result of the alcohol, let alone if you had a bad night's sleep and feel hungover the next day, or have a bad headache and are dehydrated. So those are really the big issues. If you had a little bit of alcohol, if you had a good night's sleep, if you made sure you're well hydrated and you're fresh, bushy-tailed and bright-eyed, then there's no reason for you not to go diving the next day. Although it's probably wise not to dive too deeply so that you won't have any interaction between alcohol and nitrogen narcosis. A second part of the question that we received was, some people even drink cocktails between dives, and we would strongly advise against that, because alcohol between dives is irresponsible or irrational behavior in subsequent dives, and it may add to dehydration, which predisposes to decompression illness. I hope that's answered the question for you, and please be responsible. Remember to hydrate well between dives, not with alcoholic or carbonated drinks preferably, and keep your diving conservative. And if you do drink alcohol, do it in moderation and allow enough time for it to get its way out of your system. If you like these episodes, please click the like button and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, safe diving!